Sally had been very attentive to Jordan's perineal area after the rash had developed, and another had not shown up since. The young girl had felt no sensitivity that day, so she chose to forego the Desitin cream, although she had grown to kind of like the smell in the privacy of her own home. She didn't, however, like how the thick substance pulled on her newly forming hair in that region when her mom applied it, and she didn't like the lingering odor she would often pick up at school. Jordan leaned forward and pulled her purple diaper up between her legs as her mom had done so many dozens of times in her lifetime, and tried to center it on her body. She attempted to pull it snugly around her legs to moderate success and taped each lower adhesive in place, followed by the uppers. Standing up and looking at herself in the mirror, the diaper appeared slightly looser and more lopsided than when her mom had helped. "I hope this holds up," she thought. Quickly, the young teenage girl pulled on her pajama bottoms and changed tops and waddled toward the door. "Finally!" Melissa exclaimed as the door opened and the teenager crinkled past. She was holding her own pajamas and apparently was waiting to change herself. "What are you waiting for anyways?" Jordan asked incredulously, momentarily not feeling embarrassment about the obvious diaper that could be seen through her pajama bottoms. Almost sheepishly, Melissa glanced back at Ted, who was reading Mindy a story in his bed. "Just changing into my pajamas," was all she said. The truth was that this was technically Melissa's apartment and Ted had moved into it under the auspices of renting it for himself. She had hidden her clothes from the bedroom closet in the hall closets only at his demand during the kids' visit. She would be sleeping on the floor by the couch, to her annoyance, that night. Jordan felt more than annoyed. She is trying to replace mom. And is doing a pretty crappy job too. Early Saturday morning, Jordan rolled over and opened her eyes to see the gray Seattle sky with the Space Needle front and center. "I could get used to this." Mindy was sharing the bed with her and she was still fast asleep. But moving her hands to her diaper, the teenager's heart immediately dropped and then almost stopped. Her diaper had leaked. Badly. She could feel cold urine on the leg of her pajamas and running up part of her back. It was soaked into her dad's soft feather bed topper underneath her and she felt cold. "Oh no. Oh no. Not here. Please not here." Frozen with fear, Jordan just stayed in bed and tried to go back to sleep with moderate success. She didn't know how long it had been before Melissa tiptoed through the master bedroom toward the bathroom. Stopping in the closet, she grabbed something Jordan couldn't see and then turned around. The diaper-clad teenager continued to act as though she was asleep. Melissa sniffed the air and walked over to the bed. Jordan felt the woman grasp the comforter and before she could react, both she and Mindy were completely exposed to the cold morning air. "Oh my God. What the fuck did you do?" Melissa barked at full volume, almost a yell. "I thought those things were supposed to keep you from destroying my furniture, you little shit. Do you have any idea how much that mattress and feather bed cost me? Get up. Get up. Get up, get up. Now." Jolted awake, Jordan was scared of this woman who seemed to be out of control. There was no sign of her dad anywhere near the bedroom. She quickly rolled over and sat on the edge of the bed. "Up, I said. Move. Up." Melissa firmly grabbed Jordan's arm and pulled her to her feet. The older woman was about 4 inches shorter and weighed 25 pounds less than the teenager, but her confidence and anger temporarily made up the difference. "Turn around," she barked. With one motion, Melissa maintained an iron grip with her left hand on Jordan's left bicep and spun her around and pushed it forward. At the same time, she used her right hand to grab a hold of the back waistband of Jordan's pajamas and diaper. As she pulled down, Jordan thought, "Is she gonna try to spank me?" And she reacted without processing by falling with all her weight to the floor in a pool of tears and sobs.